going on, guys? Archer Mark here, and I'm back with another Star Wars figure review. And this time around, I have from the 6-inch scale Star Wars The Black Series, Darth Vader. This is figure number 2. This is an incredible figure. I'm so glad I was able to find this guy and show him to you because he's really great. Some minor gripes aside, but we'll get to those in a moment. First, let's show you the packaging. This is the newer packaging. We have the top portion is clear now, and we do still have the black and white photo of Vader there. We have the blue lines now, which I like a lot more. I think it pops better. The character name in blue. They're renumbering the figures now. They restarted them. So this is figure number 2, Darth Vader. And there we have the Star Wars Black Series logo. Warning, choking hazard with the Hasbro logo. And we flip it around, and we have Star Wars again, figure number 2, Darth Vader. After Darth Vader and Luke join forces to defeat the Emperor, Vader asks Luke to help him remove the mask that covers his face. And then you have the quote there, "Just for once, let me look on you with my own eyes." Great scene, great quote. There's the image there, the black and white image, Luke taking off the mask, showing off, looking at his father for the first time. We have the StarWars.com, and then we have the Disney logo and the Hasbro logo. Show that just for comparison. Here's the older packaging with the Star Wars logos at the top on this, and we have the orange bars and writing there. So just some minor differences. Basically, it's the same. But yeah, this is a great figure. Show it really well sculpted, as you can see. I'm going to pan down here. All the armor, the arms and the legs, you can see. Not too much variation in color because this guy is mostly black. We do have a little bit of silver on the chest and on the chain around his neck and on the shoulder armor. And then if you look on the chest piece and the devices on his belt, we have some green and silver and red and blue. One thing to point out, lots of soft goods you see in around the abdomen and the lower cape and the main cape on the back. It's a really nice material. It's well sewn, and it's a nice thick material. So they took a lot of care, and it looks great. It flows well. Okay, we have his lightsaber here, which is really well sculpted and painted. You got the black and silver paint. Nice vibrant red blade, which is removable. But the only place he can hold this is in this one hand. There's no peg, and there's no peg hole on the belt. So I think that's a little odd that they didn't put a peg and peg hole like we've seen with other figures. But, you know, not a big deal. Again, just a minor thing. Another thing you'll see, this hand is done in more of an open sculpt, so you can't get a double-handed pose. Again, that may sway some people. For me, it's a minor thing, not a big deal. Okay, one thing to point out, with the chain, he can get caught underneath the chest armor, but if you lift the head up and just kind of jiggle the figure forward a little bit, you can get it out, so it's not too difficult to get the chain out, should it get stuck underneath. We'll go over the articulation real quick. Ball jointed neck, you do have the hinge joint, so you can go up and down, left and right. Ball jointed shoulders, the articulation there is hindered a bit by the shoulder and chest armor. You can only get about halfway unless you really push it, and you don't want to risk breaking the figure. Ball jointed joint on the elbows is just a single, no double hinge. You have full range of motion on the wrists. You'll have swivel. You have the joint that allows it to hinge in and out, and you can swivel all the way around. You have a swivel on the waist, which is again hindered by the soft goods a little bit. It will move a fair amount. It's not difficult to move, but you don't want to push it too far because you could, over time, maybe damage the material underneath. You have that kind of T-joint on the hips, so you got an in and out movement, backwards and forward, kind of that G.I. Joe joint, as I like to refer to it. Upper thigh swivel, double hinge on the knees, you have hinged ankles, and you have the rocker joint back and forth, so a great range of motion. You should be able to get this guy in many poses, some great poses. He'll look wonderful displayed along some of the other figures, like say Luke Skywalker here. You know, you could pretend that, say, they're dueling. Okay, so that sound effects not included. I provided those myself. So it's a great figure. One other feature that, of course, we want to go over is the helmet. Is a removable helmet. Okay, and you have here, now there's the helmet, and it comes in 2 pieces. So there's the top portion there, and it basically just plugs into the bottom half, and it's nicely smooth and nicely sculpted, very symmetrical. I like that. Okay. And I'll show you this part here. See, you see the breathing part and the redness in the eyes. It's very subtle. And they even sculpted the inside of the helmet. See there? And that's a really nice touch. Most people may not even bother looking there, but it's there. You can see all kinds of like wires and things like that. Okay. We'll put this just plugs back in there. There we go. There's Darth Vader's helmet. And of course, while we're at it, let's show you a look at this facial sculpt. And it's really well done. You can see all the scarring on the head, all the damage that was done in that fight with Obi-Wan. Okay, and very nice facial sculpt. Again, another nice touch. They could have just done the helmeted Vader, but we got this look as well. So again, it's another option on how to display him. It is the Sebastian Shaw head, not Hayden Christensen, which should please most fans. So it's really great figure, great articulation, the paint apps, the sculpting, and just all the little details that they put into this figure. I can't recommend this figure enough. You know, minor gripes aside, I think it's definitely worth seeking out. Hopefully you can find them. Again, this wave is at Walgreens stores right now, if you could find them. And then in a few weeks, and sometime in October, this wave will be hitting the other retailers like Toys R Us and Target. Of course, you have all the various online retailers like Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, and stuff like that. So various options to get this guy. I would definitely recommend him. Is well worth the money. And just so many. I'll give you another kind of quick look up and down. Yeah. Zoom in there. Okay. So I hope I've given you a really good look at this figure. Like I said, can't recommend him enough. I hope you enjoyed this review. Comment, rate, subscribe, and as usual, may the Force be with you.